Alright, let's get this video started. It took me forever to set up the camera, lights, and the audio, the mic, but here we are! Since a lot of you guys asked me what my calorie intake was, I thought I'm just gonna create a video, show you guys exactly how to determine how many calories you need, how much protein, blah, 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 blah. There are a lot of different approaches out there on how to determine how many calories you need, but this one is pretty simple. And that's why I like it, because it works for me. And yeah, so I want to share that with you. Let's just jump right into it. So I didn't even know where I put it. Right here. What I want to start with is this. Very important to know that 1 gram of protein has 4 calories. 1 gram of carbs has 4 calories. And 1 gram of fat has 9 calories. This is the most important thing to know for this equation. So let's start with how many calories do I need on a daily basis. The formula is body weight times 13 to 16. I personally put myself at a 15 because I do personal training, so I move a lot throughout the entire day. I work out for myself as well. So I'm pretty active. I barely sit down during the day. I mean, yeah, when I edit a video, but like that's an hour, 2 hours a day. But for the rest of the day, I'm just running around and doing stuff. For example, if you work at an office and you sit at a desk the entire day, you might want to put yourself lower at like 13 to 13 and a half, 14. And if you're like a pro athlete, then you probably put yourself at like 16. Here's what I did. Calories, for me, I weigh 180 pounds times 15 equals 2,700 calories. So that's what I need on a daily basis to keep my muscle mass, to keep the body that it looks right now. Protein, how much protein should you take on a daily basis? I personally love just 1 gram per pound of body weight. There are people out there who take like 1.5 or even more. I'm on a plant-based diet, so for me 1 gram works perfectly fine. If you want to reduce the protein intake to like 0.8, that's fine too, but like I said, for me personally, I've seen the best results when I did 1 gram per pound of body weight. So right here, again, body weight 180 pounds times 1 is 180 grams of protein on a daily basis. Let's talk about fat. So there are many studies out there that say 0.3 to 0.4 grams per pound of body weight is great. I personally work the best if I'm at 0.5 grams of fat per pound of body weight. So like I said, I'm on a plant-based diet, so I have a lot of plant-based fats like avocado, nuts, and seeds, and I really need that to recover faster from my workouts, because I tried reducing the fat intake. First of all, I had to increase the carb intake, which didn't work out for me because I added more body fat. So I reduced my carb intake and increased the fat intake, and all of a sudden, like, I lost body fat while maintaining my muscle mass, and at the same time recover way faster to go back at the gym. Fat 180 times 0.5 is 90 grams of fat. But like I mentioned in the beginning, you can do 0.3 to 0.4 grams of fat per pound of body weight and you're perfectly fine. Let's talk about my favorite topic, carbs. I just love carbs, like pasta, rice, potatoes. I could eat it every single day. But it's important to know how many grams of carbs you should eat a day, you know, if you want to be shredded. If you want to have that six-pack, this is an important topic right now, carbs. This is a little different. So as you guys can see, we had, 15 up here to determine how many calories I need. Then we had 1 gram of protein and 0.5 for fat. And for carbs, what I usually do is I use the calories, and this is where this comes back in play. Like the protein has 4 calories, 1 carb has 4 calories, and the fat has 9 calories. Now pay attention, we are here, carbs. We have 2,700 calories that I need on a daily basis to keep my 180 pounds of body weight. I subtract 720, that is 180 times 4. So that's my protein, and I also subtract, oh my god, 90 grams times 9, which is 810, which leads to 1,170 calories divided by 4 calories per carb equals 292 grams of carbs. So this is what I need on a daily basis to keep 180 pounds on my body. Okay, now let's move on to a frequently asked question where it's like, hey, now I know what it is, but how do I lose weight, right? Or how do I gain weight? For me, it's always been, how do I gain weight? Because I always wanted to, you know, be bigger and be, you know, bulky, like be fucking massive. So this is what I do. Some people might tell you, yeah, increase by 250 to 300 calories per day, and then over time you will see, you know, a substantial muscle gain. For me, that is to, I don't know, like I don't want to play with like 200. Should I increase to 250? Should I increase to 300? That's not my style. So here's my mentality if I want to gain weight. So let's just say I'm at 180 right now and I want to weigh 190 pounds. Instead of adding like 200, 300 calories a day, this is what I'm doing. So let's say I want to be in the future, goal is 190 pounds. Okay? So let me step over here. So this is where I am right now, and this is my goal, 190 pounds. Okay? So this is step number one. So now I know instead of 2,700, I need 2,850 calories to get to that goal. And now I'm just gonna do the same math just over here. So give me a second. So here it is. You guys can see it's not a big difference. It's a really small difference. It's exactly over here 150 calories, right? And that, what I mentioned earlier, people add like 200 calories, 300 calories if they want to gain weight, or if they want to lose weight. If they want to lose weight, they just subtract 200, 300, 500 calories where you go into a deficit and then your body's in shock and then it's like, oh my God, I cannot lose weight. And then this cycle happens, right? So this is super easy and you know exactly, and mentally you're gonna know, okay, cool, this is what I need to be 170, 180, 190 pounds. So again, all I did was I established where I am right now, 180 times 15, because this is how much I move every single day, this is my calorie intake that I need for 180 pounds. Now my goal is 190 pounds, same thing, 2,850 calories. So 150 calories difference on a daily basis. Over time, that makes a big difference. Protein is just 10 grams. For fats, it's 5 grams of difference. And over here, we are at 16. Is that correct? 17 grams of carbs difference. All right, guys, so this is the calculation that you might want to do if you're serious about, you know, getting into shape, especially when summer comes around and you want to make sure that you eat enough, or, you know, just enough to lose weight. Because some people struggle with, yeah, I eat 4 times a day, but they eat such small portions that they end up eating, I don't know, probably like 1,500 calories, and then they're not gaining muscle mass or losing body fat because your body is just stressed, because you burn 2,700 calories a day and you only feed your body 1,500, where your body is like, oh my God. All right, guys, so that's it. Let me know if you want to see more videos like this. This was the very first educational video on my channel, because usually I just share my workout plans. I talk a little bit about it. It's a little bit more motivational. But yeah, if you want to see more videos like this where I explain nutrition or like workouts or exercises or whatever it is, leave a comment below. Let me know what that is. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and hit the notification button. Also, leave a like on this video, and that's about it. That's all I want from you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.